somebody's mother, ponder over, ragged and grey, uncared, trembling. The woman was old and ragged and grey, and blent with the chill of the winter's day. The street was wet with the recent snow, and the women's feet were aged and slow. She stood at the crossing and waited long, alone, uncared for, amid the throng of human beings who passed her by. None heeded the grace of her anxious eyes. Down the street the laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow piled white and deep, past the women so old and grey, hastened the children on their way, nor offered a helping hand to her, so meek, so timid, afraid to stir, lest the carriage wheels or the horses' feet should crowd her down in the slippery street. At last came one of the merry troop, the gayest laddie of all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, I'll help you cross, if you wish to go. Her aged hands on the strong young arm she placed, and so without hurt or harm he guided the trampling feet along, proud that his own were firm and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. She's somebody's mother, boys, you know, for all she's aged and poor and slow, and I hope some fellow will lend a hand to help my mother, you understand? If ever she's poor and old and grey, when her own dear boy is far away, and somebody's mother bowed low her head, in her home that might, in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, God be kind to the noble boy, who's somebody's son, and pride and joy, was, God be kind to the noble boy, who's somebody's son, and pride and joy. Wordpedia, ragged, torn clothes, heeded, paid attention, hastened, heard, timid, shy, gazed, most cheerful, old and grey, dull-looking due to age, laddie, boy, crowd down, walk over, throng, large crowd of people, anxious, worried, meek, quiet and gentle, troop, a group of boys, glance, sighed, piled, gathered, trembling, shaking due to age,